Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Ernest Tubb's 1953 Cadillac Series 62 Fleetwood. Series 62 is basically the trim package of the car, which the car was trimmed out in gold. It had special seats for the car, had little Cadillac emblems on the car. And Ernest Tubb bought the car in 53, drove it for about 10 years. And how we know this is, one, the family, what they told about the car, and some of the monies that we found inside of the car, and we'll get to that. And he parked it on the farm, and it sat there its entire life. And then they got big buses, a lot of these artists, and the car just, they didn't drive them no more, so they just got buses. The Tubb family ended up donating the car to the Heart of Texas Country Music Museum in Brady, Texas, who Tracy Pitcox is the founder of that museum. How me and my son got involved in the car, we went to the museum to visit it, saw the car sitting in the back of the museum along with a couple other vehicles, and I asked Tracy what was he doing with it. Tracy said they were wanting to get it cleaned up and eventually get it parked inside their museum. They're building an add-on to the museum. So I raised my hand and I said, well, let me tow it back here to Illinois from Texas, and we'll do some magic on it. We'll see what we could do with it. Sadly, the motor's locked up. The vehicle fell victim to the Nashville flood in Nashville. So the interior was completely gone in this vehicle. And Joe, we had to take out all the interior out of the car, and probably about 200 pounds of mud and dirt out of this car. So we finally got all that cleaned up, where now we're at the state where we're going. It's going to be more of a preservation than a restoration, meaning the patina on this car, it's only going to look this way one time. So I got a couple of different companies involved here in Decatur, where Marbell Auto Body is going to help out with clear coating the car. Strip Masters is going to help out, where we're going to get the dash stripped out and repowder coated. We got new seats. What we found in Crum, Texas, on the other side of this vehicle, that was kind of a sheer luck even finding these seats. It's not easy finding replacement parts for a 53 Cadillac. But we found the replacement seats for this car, and we're gonna clean it up, and we're gonna keep it as original as possible. And my favorite part on this car is the gas on this car. So you think about when you pull up to a gas tank at a gas station now, usually the gas doors here, or it's behind the license plate. This is right here. Pop that up, and there's your gas cap. That's how you put gas in a 1953 Cadillac. But we got a couple of photographs of Ernest Tubb with this car back by the Ryman, where he's putting in a guitar in the trunk of this car. And if you think for a minute, if this car could talk. Because, you watch movies like, Joaquin Phoenix Walk the Line, when they're driving in these big Cadillacs, and, there's 5, 6 of them piled in here. And so you don't know who was in here. Elvis Presley could have sat on this fender, Patsy Cline, all those from back then. But it's a unique, it's a wonderful piece of country music history. And this is all the artifacts that we found inside this car. Actually, Joey was the one that found all this stuff.
Joey, tell us what we got here.
Well, we have a lot of pennies. I think it goes from 1953 all the way to 63.
With a Mercury dime.
Yeah, Mercury dime. that was pretty cool.
And
oh yeah, the boot heel.
Yeah, the boot heel. All of this was inside the car. This was actually found in the trunk of the car. Someone's heel of a boot. But you look at those pencils, and so you got to wonder, did they write a song? I don't know. I kind of like the Stag beer bottle opener with the beer cap. This was actually in the glove box of the car.
I think the bottle cap was in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a perfume bottle, some keys. It was literally, I'm not kidding you, it was like an archaeological dig. Joey would be out here. Tell them what you did.
Oh yeah, the Donald Duck. Yeah.
Yeah, what's it on the other side of the car? Yeah.
There was a bunch of those cards in there, but they were all like kind of decayed, and that was the only one that really survived.
They were probably playing poker with
Probably.
Donald
Oh yeah,
Duck cards.
probably.
You know,
And
even
then
the shirt buttons, you know, it's kind of cool. The perfume bottle there, I believe that's a perfume bottle. That was under the front seat of the car. And then, you know.
And then like the tag that it says 15. I don't really know what that is.
What's the year of this quarter?
Oh, the quarter, 1948 and 1958.
Yeah, it's I mean, we didn't find a 52 Martin guitar in the trunk, but this is what we got.
Yeah.
So, you know,
It's cool.
but it is cool. It's cool to find anything. I figured we would find stuff, and I just didn't know to what exactly we would find in there. But
Yeah, like my dad was saying that we were probably going to find change, but I didn't think we were going to find that much change.
yeah, $1.10.
That's right. Yeah, $1.10. Yep, that's right.
We had the car down at CMA Fest in Nashville, which got a lot of attention. We trailered this down there, and we got to meet Ernest Tubb's steel guitar player, Lynn, which he was tickled to death to see the car. Told us a lot of funny stories about Ernest, and he told us about this car. Mm-hmm. The story he told about the car, he said, late 80s, Ernest Tubb was building himself a new home up the road to where this car was at. And he was building a new home. He talked to his wife about this car and wanted to restore it. Him and his wife got into a big argument about the car where she pulled a gun, and Nashville police were there. He ended up getting kicked out of the house, and they got into a big blow up about this car. And they ended up building the house, and his old house, he said after Ernest Tubb died, it was like a time capsule.
I left everything.
They just locked the doors. When they went into that house, there was dishes still on the kitchen table where they must have had breakfast that morning, and clothes still in the closets, and this car was in the barn. At that time, now the barn is collapsed, and it's partially laying on this car. And then that's when I believe it was David McCormick contacted Tracy and asked him would he be interested in the car. And the car was taken back to Brady, Texas.
And so you're going to return it to Brady when?
March for their country music festival, for the Heart of Texas
yeah.
Country Music Festival in March. They're building a new add-on to the museum, big add-on, and Tracy Pitcox wants this inside the museum. So we're gonna have it all cleaned up. It's gonna look nice in the inside, where Tracy Pitcox is gonna let anybody, if they want to sit in it, get a picture taken by him, and that's it. So like I said, it's going to be more of a preservation than a restoration. Because like the patina on this car, it's only going to look this way once. And to car guys they go nuts over this look. So if this was a normal, regular car without the provenance behind it, maybe repaint it. But it's only going to look this way one time, and it's Ernest Tubb's. So we'll buff out all the chrome. We'll polish the chrome out. We'll put new carpet in there, new headliner, put the new seats in there, and it's going to be a big night light. So the plan is the headlights, the tail lights, I'm going to put LED lights behind it, so it'll be plugged in at the museum, and it'll look like it's on, and then we'll have a little Bluetooth radio in there playing Ernest Tubb, you know,
Just ET music.
just playing ET music through it. But
What was the reaction? I know a lot of the country stars got to see it. John Snyder and
Mo Bandy
Mo and
Oh,
Mandy Barnett.
yeah.
They were just floored over it.
They were just
Yeah.
shocked to even see it, to even be around such a piece of country music history. It really is. It's a piece of country music history. And here it is in central Illinois. And a lot of people, well, you're the first to come look at it. No one knows there's a piece of country music history here in Blue Mound. And you're the only one that's came here to see this. So you got a real treat to see, a lot of these artifacts. So what we'll do is we'll put all this artifacts in a case. It'll be in a trunk, and the people can look at, and just wonder, did one of Ernest Tubb's children eat off that plastic spoon? Was this their perfume bottle? Did Ernest Tubb have a beer? Did he write a song with any of these? We don't know. We just don't. All we can do is guess. But no, when I talked to Tracy Pitcox about what he wanted to do with the car, and I said, well, why don't let me clean it up. Let me see. We'll make this look better than what it is. And everything, like any museum, comes down to money. And he said, well, we don't have the money to pay you for it. I says, Tracy, I don't want any money. How I look at it, for me to be a part of country music history, and when I'm dead and gone, when my son takes his children there, they can say, hey, me and the old man worked on that car. I said, to me, that's better than finding a gold coin in a Salvation Army bucket. I mean, to me, that's the payment of all. Me just being a part of this car, and yeah. And I made those up because when we traveled, I'm like, you know what? This car deserves a motorcade. This car deserves a police escort. I said, we're going to make these signs, and when we trailer this car back, I want people to know. I don't know how many times people take
People are
pictures,
honking their horns, like
thumbs up.
Yeah,
We pull up at a gas station. You pull up at a normal gas station.
He
fill
was
up.
probably there for like an hour.
Yeah, you get in and out of there in 5-10 minutes. Fill up your tank. No, we're in there for an hour and a half at a gas station because we got to tell everything about the car. It's like, okay, I gotta go. I'm in Texas. I gotta get out of here. Everybody, not even like Mandy Barnett, John Schneider, Mo Bandy, just regular citizens wanting to look at the car, touch the car, like wow. But again, it's this was their tour bus. This was before tour buses. This was their bus, So we can only guess, we can only imagine, we can only dream about who actually all sat in this thing. But I would imagine when Ernest Tubb wanted to restore this in the 80s, it was in a lot better shape than what it is today. So it was probably didn't need a lot of work, but this is a 53. Hank Williams died in the same car, other than his was a 52. 52 Cadillac. This is a 53. Not much difference between the two other than the bumper. But it's the same car Hank Williams died in. And being you are the first person to come to this car, to look at this car, I'm going to give you a piece of this vehicle. So if you look here in the sun, in the light, if you can, this car was so custom made, it had little Cadillac emblems on. So this was the front seat of the car. So
this was the front seat.
This is the front
fabric.
seat, the fabric to the front seat.
Really?
And it had little Cadillac emblems. It was special, very special, unique. I go to a lot of different forums, a lot of Cadillac forums, and nobody even, they've never seen that before.
Wow.
So this must have been special and unique, made just for Ernest Tubb. So the back seat was completely oblivious. It was gone. And what was left of the front seat, I saved the fabric out of it, but being you're the first person to even show interest in this car, you can have that for your music. No.
I take like one.
I got the fabric
I can't
right
take the
there.
whole thing, but I take like one.
No. It's already
like one of the cigars.
It's already in the thing. So that is yours.
That's a treasure there.
So you don't know who sat on it.
I used to work at the Ernest Tubb record shop on Music Valley Drive. I was there till they closed. And part of my job is I got to clean the big bus in the shop. I got to sit in there when there was no customers. I'd sit inside the bus and get to clean a windshield and stuff like that.
Well, that's a piece of a piece of his.
Well, this is a piece of history. This is a
piece of
treasure right
history.
here. Mike, thank you very much.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for coming,
What
sir.
you and Joey are doing are important work and really great work. I'm a fan of what you guys are doing.
I'm just a little helper.
Walking the floor over you.
Everyone that's playing a part in the helping out with the car, getting the word out, helping me with parts or what have you, I'm asking them to sign this, and then this is going to be on display in back of the car at the museum when it's completed. So pick a color, my friend, and you could write whatever you want on that banner, and it will be on there for the rest of its life with the car when it's taken back to Texas.
And you got Lynn out? Lynn there?
Ernest Tubb's steel guitar player.
Wow. There you go.
Awesome.
ET rolls on. Thanks to you fellas.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.